let's not waste any time and get to the end of this stage. Even from early on, you could see the huge fog gate at the top of the stairs. No doubt that's where our next boss is waiting for us. First, though, we have to clear out these little grunts. The amount of enemies they throw at you here is already pretty surprising, and then to top it all off, they rush all 3 Red Eye Knights at you after the cutscene where the fat official runs through the fog door. This was definitely my record for most enemies hit by a single soul ray, by the way. Oops, forgot to loot that guy. Differently from Dark Souls, Invaders and Demon Souls were able to kill enemies in another player's world. Around the time when the game launched and the servers were more active, a friend of mine would defeat all of the enemies in this bridge area and then fashion herself as the challenge of the level before the host player took on the boss. It was an interesting approach to invasions that the later games removed, but it makes sense. I'm sure a lot of players felt that their experience with the level may have been tampered with for the worse because they were denied the chance to kill the enemies themselves. Looks pretty empty in there.
Some help? By the honor of the good knights, this demonic folly shall be stopped once and for all.
We didn't even have to bother getting revenge on the fat official, the game did it for us. The Penetrator boss is immediately interesting because if you save Biorr, he's already in here and willing to help you. He does a lot of damage and also loves being your tank, so it's a great help. But like Tower Knight and quite a few other bosses, Penetrator doesn't have much resistance to magic. I like the fat official corpse right here. It's a nice touch.
One more demon down! Fine work back there. There again, how could a demon ever stand up to a bona fide knight? Now you go on ahead. I must be getting older and need some rest.
Thanks, dude. You earned it. The Archstone gives us the Silver Demon Soul and access to the last area of World 1, but we're going to put that off for now. We've defeated 3 World 1 bosses without dying in body form, and that means that we have pure white world tendency here.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king is defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing dragon. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
Biorr offers some good advice. He's easily one of my favorite characters, and it isn't just for the laugh, though it helps.
Better than having you bothered. I see.
Bravo! Let me pass. I am one step closer to the essence of the demon soul. Our human
Light Weapon is a great spell that adds a ton of magical damage to your weapon that scales with your magic stat. Unfortunately for us, the Crescent Falchion is unenchantable and already kind of does that, and we're not about to switch up weapons so close to the end anyway. Oh, that's right. Body form. Archstone of the Demon Penetrator. The King's Tower, once a symbol of Boletaria, is now ridden with dragon claw marks, with only the old king watching all from his broken throne. Definitely enjoy the text there and the preview image above it, but we need to go all the way back to 1-1. The previously locked gate here, which was what caused me to explain World Tendency the first time, is now open and we can explore inside. Black Phantom Dreglings are definitely a bit of a surprise. They don't seem much stronger than regular Dreglings, so besides the 2 seconds of panic you feel seeing 3 red phantoms pop up, I'm not sure what purpose they serve. grasses all around. I do wish that World Tendency events were more like this in the path to get Istarel in World 5, opening up access to new areas to explore even if they're not that long. I feel like it'd be a lot more rewarding and satisfying if the NPC questlines were just there to begin with, but I've said all this before, I know. Well, that scared me. I remembered her being on the left side. The enemy dropped the binded armor set and the master's ring. The description of the hood is a pointed hood which covers the entire head. It's made of leather and scraps of cloth. The leather straps are wrapped around the neck. In Boletaria, they were worn by executioners, especially Executioner Meralda, who is known for her lunacy and beautiful voice. The woman we just defeated was in fact Executioner Meralda. She's the one that was responsible for imprisoning Uria and Biorr. When we look up, we see an opening in the ceiling and a swirling mass of souls. If that looks familiar to you, it's because we were up there in 1-1. It's the big hole in the ground right next to the platform with a crossbow guy that two dreglings threw themselves down. It's sort of speculation, but I'm pretty sure the mass of souls is because bodies, either living or dead, were thrown to their death there, considering that there's a corpse on the staircase here and also all over the rafters. I don't really need the items on the rafters, so I won't embarrass myself trying to get them. And at the bottom of this ladder and in the water, there's a big pile of bodies too. To the side, we pick up the brushwood armor set, which we saw Biorr rocking. The armor description even mentions him as having recently been known for wearing it. It's definitely the heaviest armor in the game, similar to Havel's armor in Dark Souls. I mean, they could have at least put a soul item or something here. In the next video, we'll reach the end of World 1 and see what's waiting for us. Thanks for watching.